Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be guiding you on how to properly progress through mining. This guide will cover a thorough progression for your mining journey and hopefully explain to you why certain items are useful and how they vary based on what you mine. But first, to cover a few initial points, is this guide absolutely cost effective and optimized? It's close enough. No guide will ever fully be truly cost effective. Every upgrade listed in this guide will be ordered in their cost effectiveness, but prices obviously will change unpredictably, and there are some upgrades that are subjective based on what you mine, your skill, etc. The guide, it's a mining guide. It's an upgrade checklist that I've put together to the best of my capability to cover what is important enough to cover. You can get any upgrades in any order, and to the end of the day, you'll end up maxed if you do everything on this list. So the first dispute is that jasper drill versus titanium drill. If you're going to be gemstone mining before Heart of the Mountain 7, then jasper drill is technically better, but 555 is better for everything non-gemstones. I opted in this guide straight for titanium drills and just pick a non-gemstone mining method to get enough money for gear. If you want to mine gemstones beforehand, obviously, then you could get the jasper drill. Regarding mining speed versus mining fortune versus pristine. In case you don't know how mining speed works, an increase in mining speed does not guarantee you to mine a block faster. This depends on your mining speed being able to break a block tick. The Minecraft measures time in ticks. 20 ticks per second is the usual. To find out your specific case, go to all tick thresholds. Therefore, mining speed and mining fortune cannot be weighed against each other in a perfectly objective way. In this video, I'm putting mining speed and fortune based off their cost and what I believe you should obtain at the stage of the game. Pristine, however, is a much more powerful stat than mining fortune and should be prioritized as it's essentially a fortune multiplier. This is already taken into consideration in the guide. Despite this, pristine is not important for non-gemstones. And due this guide picking 555 as first drill, no pristine upgrades will be considered until 655 is obtained. This is due to the lack of topaz slot on 555, making it much worse for gemstone mining. Regarding powder, this gear is a gear progression guide. So I'll address this here. Powder is an independent variable from gear, and unlike gear, can be obtained without having to pay for it. Check the mining guides for those respective powder. But know that this guide assures that you have the adequate powder for your mining method. Additionally, Heart of the Mountain 10 fills the requirements for the later drill engines, so you will have to get it eventually. The Heart of the Mountain requirements above 7 will be specified in the list, and you should aim for Heart of the Mountain 10 when you have enough powder. Regarding forging versus buying from the auction house, it's honestly up to your patience. If you're willing to sit through and wait for everything to forge, it's always better. It saves money. It also saves the cost effectiveness of things. Not by too much, but it's significant. This guide will usually be going off the forge cost over the AH cost, but in some terms, AH cost will also be looked at. Alright, now on to the progression. You can skip this part if you're already Heart of the Mountain 7. The grind up to Heart of the Mountain 7 can be rough for people not dedicated to smacking Mithril for hours on it, but it eventually does pay off. The best and most efficient way to make money and grind to Heart of the Mountain 7 is to first off just doing Dwarven Mine commissions until you're Heart of the Mountain 4. Once you're Heart of the Mountain 4, I strongly recommend just going to the Crystal Hollows and do Nucleus runs while completing the Crystal Hollow commissions. This is the most cost efficient and fastest way to get Heart of the Mountain XP. The beginning. It's going to end up looking like clean Divine Armor, a clean 555, Heart of the Mountain 7, and a legendary Bell Pat. The first thing you want to do is get basic enchants for the drill, efficiency 5, fortune 4, smelting touch, experience 4, and flow state 3. After this, you want to get mithril equipment. After you get the mithril equipment, unlock the 2 amber and 2 jade slots on each piece of your divan armor and put flawless jade and amber in them. Put a flawless amber in your 555, unlock the mining fortune slot on 555 and put a flawless jade in it. Put a bejeweled collar on your bow, consume 5 of each of these. Block bran, or oats, gemstone grams, and then get a mineral talisman. After you get the mineral talisman, get the haste artifact, reforge your armor with jade emeralds, and reforge your drill with dwarven geode. Put perfect jades on your armor and drill. Recom your armor and drill. Then get a mithril infused fuel tank, craft or buy, both are fine. Get a titanium equipment and put blazing reforge on it. I'd recommend crafting it, but buying it is also fine. Get a mithril drill engine, craft cost is significantly cheaper, and then instantly upgrade that to a titanium drill engine. Craft cost is also very significantly cheaper. After this, get 5 Polar Void books and add them to your drill. After you put those books on your drill, eat 5 refined cocoa truffles. Then get a titanium infused fuel tank, craft or buy are both completely fine. Afterward, get a sunny side goblin omelet because you have enough fuel to use it efficiently now. Get compact on your drill. Forge your 555 into a 655. Now it is time for the middle. The middle, you should have Divan's armor with perfect jades and ambers, a 655, preferably Heart of the Mountain 10, and a legendary battle pet. Now we're going to play catch up on all the pristine and gemstone related upgrades. First, unlock the 3rd gemstone slot on your drill and put a perfect topaz in it. Then get lapidary 5 and prismatic 5 on your drill. Unlock the topaz slots on each of your divans and put perfect topaz in them. Then get the artifact of power and put a perfect topaz on that. Forging is very strongly recommended. Get a jungle amulet. This could also be done earlier, but this is where I recommend you get it. Upgrade the rhinestone infusion perk in the diamond essence shop. Upgrade the eager miner perk in the gold essence shop. Get a titanium relic. I would very strongly forge this as you save about 20 million coins. I would put perfect ambers on your armor and drill. Get a ruby drill engine. Cost is significantly cheaper if you craft it. After that, you want to put 5 silex on your drill and then put a powder coating on your drill. After this, get a gemstone fuel tank. Crafting it is recommended, but buying it is also fine. Get an amber power scroll on your drill. This is very optional, but slightly helps. Get a sapphire drill engine. The craft cost is significantly cheaper, but if you are not Heart of the Mountain 8 yet, don't do this, as it requires Heart of the Mountain 8. Get dwarven hand warmers and put the blazing reforge on it. This also requires Heart of the Mountain 8. Craft cost is slightly cheaper. Then get an epic Skyblock pet with a bejeweled collar on it. Don't do this if you're following the guide to the end. Get a legendary right away. Get amber drill engine. Craft cost is also significantly cheaper, but has a Heart of the Mountain 9 requirement. Put a perfect amber and a perfect jade in your artifact of power. I would then recom your artifact of power. After you recom the artifact, get a blue cheese goblin omelet. There'll be an explanation of this later in the video. Get a perfectly cut fuel tank. This requires Heart of the Mountain 8. Forging is strongly recommended. Get a quick claw on your legendary or epic Skada. Consume 5 Dwarven O metallic minis. These can be found in the bazaar. Get a Dwarven metal talisman. Crafting it is slightly cheaper, but buying it is also completely fine. Max out your Glaciite, Tungsten, and Umber collection for those mining fortune. You will get 1 per level. Mining 60 if you somehow haven't gotten that yet, and forge your 655 into a Divan's drill. Make sure you forge this. Now this part I would consider to be the end and the last things that you should be doing. This should have almost max Divan's armor, a Divan drill, Heart of the Mountain 10, and a legendary or epic Scalar pet. The first step is to put another perfect amber and perfect jade into your drill. This is optional. This depends if you're going to max enchants and going to be Minecraft mining. This is going to be Paleontologist 5 and Experience 5. I would recommend Paleontologist, but Experience 5 is just for looks practically. Forge a Relic of Power. Get a legendary Scala pet if you did not before. Get a Pendant of Divan and put a perfect amber and jade, blazing reforge and recomp. Craft is recommended, but buying is also okay. Get Divan's powder coating for each of your armor piece and pendant. Get a glossy mineral talisman. Get jade belt and sapphire cloak and put blazing reforge and recomp. Get these earlier than pendant if you mine their respective gemstones. Meaning, if you mine jade, get a jade belt before pendant. Crafting this is fine, but buying is okay. Put full perfect gemstones into your Relic of Power. This raises the rarity by 1 and increases gemstone stats just a little bit. The step after this is to get a magic 8 ball. And then this is really only if you're maxing max everything. Finally, get a second Divan's drill with the same upgrades, but this time with a sunny side omelet and 3 jades in the drill instead of 2 jade and 1 lapis. This is mainly for glaciite mineshaft mining, where you'd be using the drill with topaz to mine gemstones and the drill with 3 jades to mine non-gemstones for the most profit. Regarding cold resistance and heat resistance, heat builds up slowly and practically doesn't matter, and Divan armor and blazing reforge already give heat resistance. Cold, on the other hand, is a much more prevalent problem in the glaciite tunnels. I did not include any cold resistance sources other than handwarmers and pendant because they are situational. So I'll cover them here. Whenever you get the opportunity, upgrade the frozen skin perk from the cold essence shop. Then get ice cold enchant on your armor between Dwarven metal talisman and Divan's drill. I'd recommend going to ice cold 4 and then get 5 Reaper peppers. Then put ice cold 5. You should be doing this after pendant and coating on armor. Cold resistance potions are really good, as they're not included in the god potion. Just brew a few and you'll get 10 cold resistance really easily. Obviously, only get these if you mine in the glaciite tunnels. Regarding temporary buffs and general, you should always have a god potion active, and it even gives you 200 speed. Cookie is optional, but it's good just in general, and also for mining wisdom if you need it. Fillet of Fortune is quite good, and you should use it when you start a mining session. Pristine Potato is only good if you shaft mine, but worth it. Refined Dark Cocoa is also quite good, so if you want, you can use it like Fillet of Fortune. Regarding the blue cheese omelet upgrade, blue cheese goblin omelet raises the level every Heart of the Mountain perk by 1. This includes pickaxe abilities. This allows you to get level 3 of pickaxe abilities, which are vastly better than level 2. Check the Heart of the Mountain wiki page or the Heart of the Mountain tree to find out exactly how much better they are. This also brings up the topic of drill swapping. This is where you have blue cheese on the side drill and sunny side on the main drill. When you use ability, you quickly swap to the side drill, use ability, and swap back. This allows you to have the enhanced pickaxe ability but still have 50 fortune from sunny side. In general, you should drill swap when you're mining non-gemstones and use blue cheese on main drill when mining gemstones. However, do note that if you don't have a fuel tank on the side drill, you'll lose out on the pickaxe ability cooldown reduction when using the main drill. Using blue cheese on main drill normally is perfectly fine as well. Regarding pets, Bal is the best in the magma fields for gemstones. Glaciite Golem is the best in the glaciite mine shafts, where there's at least 1 lapis corpse. And Goblin is the best for the mines of Devon Gold. Otherwise, the Skada is the best choice. And that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. There's a 50 million coin giveaway in the Discord, which will be in the description. Make sure to enjoy your mining journey, and good luck to you all.